And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for some Levi Barkeep. That's going to be our fourth and final meme tier deck. So far we've had a lot of success here on meme tier day. A lot of fun. We are playing some crazy stuff. We're playing our second Monastery of Hirana deck today. That's right. We had the one earlier with Zoe and Spacey Sketcher that looked really good. Spacey Sketcher with Monastery of Hirana and both Lunari and Solari Priestess to be able to pick up. This time, we're still going to have Concussive Pollen to be able to pick up with the Monastery, but now we're going to have Back Alley Barkeep. That's our combo. Monastery of Hirana, Back Alley Barkeep. So when Back Alley Barkeep is summoned, you create in hand a card from your regions for each Back Alley Barkeep that you summon this game. Well, you can use the Monastery to pick the Back Alley Barkeep back up, replay it. So like your first Barkeep, create one card. Pick it back up, play it again, create 2 cards. Pick it back up, play it again, create 3 cards, and so on. So you can just have like a never-ending stream of value there with Back Alley Barkeep and Monastery of Hirana. So to combine those, we're going to have our dragons, the Claws of the Dragon, the Eye of the Dragon. Both those care about you playing 2 spells, and the Monastery of Hirana Sanctuary is, of course, going to be a spell. So make that kind of easy. And then we're going to have our top end with Lee Sin and Vi that, Lee Sin wants you to play a whole bunch of spells to be able to level up. And Vi, of course, whenever you're just playing any kind of cards, not just spells, but any kind of cards, increases the power of Vi. So those are going to be our champions here with the Mina Swiftfoot recalling stuff. That could be a cool combination also with Swiftfoot with Monastery if we get to that point. I don't know what the game looks like for that part of the game, but, like maybe we get to the part of the game where we have like Swiftfoot, recall 3 things, bounce the Swiftfoot, like the next turn, bounce the Swiftfoot, replay it, recall 3 things. You never know. All right, but let's get to it. Let's have some fun. We're going to head on over to normal for some Levi Barkeep. Okay, Draven Ezreal. So let's see. We had to change our board. We had to get the winner board. We're doing that. Let's see. Let's get rid of these. Nothing wrong with Lee Sin, I just don't really want all expensive cards in the opener, and I like Barkeep and Aftershock. Aftershock can take down both Draven and Ezreal. Good chance I should just mulligan Barkeep, being a little slow. This Sonic Wave looking kind of suspect. I don't really know what we're supposed to do with the Sonic Wave. Yeah, come to think of it, Sonic Wave may just not fit in this deck at all. Hey, what are you two doing? What are you two doing? You causing a ruckus?
Once I stamp papers, now faces.
Sorry, my puppy dogs. See, they were over here causing a ruckus, weren't you?
System upgrade. Fire till nothing moves.
Yeah, like both of our champions have.
Looks like I'm ready.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
stop. Both of our champions already have Challenger.
It's Draven time.
Good chance we just don't need Sonic Wave at all. And Sonic Wave should just be, I don't know,
Coming right up.
something else. Stop.
Can you improve perfection?
Yeah, you can have Challenger for the Draglings, but Draglings seem pretty difficult to come by. I don't think you play a card to help out Draglings whenever Draglings are not going to be... For like the majority of the games, we will not have Draglings. So I don't think there should be any card that helps out Draglings.
Put a spring in your step and stars in your eyes.
I go back. System upgrade.
I think Counterfeit Copy's on Aftershock, maybe my best card to use that on right now.
Down.
With quiet steps, the dragon approaches.
Time for the main event.
That hurts. Yeah, that hurts a lot. Alright, I do kind of think that maybe after this game we just gotta get rid of these Sonic Waves. I think they're just kind of a net negative. I don't think they help.
Spring does not pity winter.
Time for the moneymakers.
Alright, let's see. What do we got? Another Aftershock? Okay, cool.
Force is meaningless without skill.
So that would give Lee Sin Challenger. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna take. Yeah, I'm not gonna take out Monastery. Yeah, like that's the point of our deck is being a Monastery Barkeep deck. So like we're playing 3 of each of them. Like we are playing a meme deck. We're not gonna take out Monastery. But you know, like Sonic Wave isn't. That doesn't have like really anything to do with our meme deck. We can replace that card.
Suck.
That doesn't have anything to do with like what our deck is trying to do.
Humanity is obsolete. My future.
Opponent with a tier 1 deck facing against the meme deck, and they're got to emote.
Can you improve perfection? Evolve or die.
yeah, Lee's champion spell doesn't really work with Lee. You'd think it would, but it does not.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
Primed and ready.
Okay. Alright, so let's take out the Sonic Waves. Let's look for a useful card. Okay, so we're going to make 2 small changes to the deck. We're going to take out the 2 Sonic Waves that we talked about that don't really fit our deck at all. And then we're also going to take out the 2 Deep Meditations that are card advantage, but they're very expensive card advantage. So we're taking out those. So we got 4 free slots. What we're going to do is we're going to put in a Iterative Improvement to replace those. So we're putting in 3 of these because this is a spell, and that's important when you have Eye of the Dragon and Lee Sin. You're going to need to keep your spell count up, and so this is a spell, but it also can get us some very good followers. I think that like being able to make extra Eye of the Dragons could be really cool. Getting like a 1/3 Eye of the Dragon, then a Iterative Improvement it, and now you get a 2/4 Eye of the Dragon also. I think that could really help slow down aggro. But of course, more importantly, we're going to be able to copy Back Alley Barkeep, with us being our meme tier deck of trying to get a whole bunch of Back Alley Barkeeps in play with the Monastery. So that's going to be really cool too. And then for the 4th card, instead of Deep Meditation, we're going to go with the Zaunite Urchin, because we're going to have some extra cards in hand that we don't really want. Maybe we have a second like Monastery we don't need. Maybe Monastery makes a Sanctuary we don't need to play like that turn. We can discard that Sanctuary. And then of course Back Alley Barkeep. While it does create cards in hand for us, some of those cards are going to be cards that won't be very useful, and so we can use the Zaunite Urchin to discard those cards as well. But then the Urchin should really work well with the Monastery also, like how we can do that. Then we can pick the Urchin back up, and for one mana replay the Urchin, discard like another Back Alley Barkeep card we don't want, draw a new one, and so on. And so we can kind of cycle through cards with Urchin and Monastery. That should be a pretty cool combo. So putting in 3 Iterative Improvement, 1 Urchin for that. So here we go. Let's go ahead and retry it out. No, Claws the Dragon's really important. I could definitely see playing a second Urchin, but it's not over Claws the Dragon. It's probably, honestly, over Mina Swiftfoot. Mina Swiftfoot probably doesn't need to be a 2 of. But let's keep it like this. I don't want to change too much with just one game. Alright, so playing against some Scouts. We're going to get rid of 1 Vi, and we'll keep the others. We got slow Scouts. So if their plan is to play the Grand Plaza, which is usually the plan, then we get to hit them for 4.
Fortune favors the bold.
Yeah, you do see a lot of top tier decks in normal. Like you just see top tier decks everywhere. It doesn't, like, that's the thing. Like playing normal or playing these dogs. What? I wasn't barking. You were barking. Don't look at me. I wasn't barking. Alright, anyway, I'm sorry, opponent. What are we doing? We are doing stuff. Kinda. Alright, we're gonna play another Eye of the Dragon and then Thermogenic Beam. Pop. Come here. Come here. You stop barking outside. Come here. There you go. +5/+5 and tough?
Bless is motion.
Ready yourself. Love ya.
It's the 5/5 tough, so it survives that.
I'm doing this my way.
Certainly hoping they don't have riposte and can protect their misfortune again.
For silver I talk, for gold I
So that looks like no riposte.
I don't need to eat this.
I don't need to eat this.
Off we go!
This is outrage!
Alright, no star shaping either.
Bye!
Soldiers, to me!
We're not in the worst spot right now. They only have 1 mana. They don't have like that great of attacks. Ha! Told you they didn't have very good attacks. They looked at their attacks and said, nope, these aren't good. I'm done.
Out.
Dragons. Aurelian Soul Shyvana Dragons. Gotta be a Grand Plaza deck, you would think. They're all mean and stuff. I don't care.
The skies darken with their approach.
We each hold a world within.
Smart.
It is time.
Dragon blood, Demacian heart. Let the blood boil, half-dragon.
Okay, this is gonna be difficult.
They are nothing.
All right, Barkeep, what we got? A River Shaper. River Shaper is definitely useful. Wow. Gotta be like that, eh? Alright, I'm over it.
Someone wants the bar.
Okay.
One girl wrecking crew.
No, I guess I just do this. The absolute worst card to hit for the Targon's Peak. The worst card to hit.
Clear your head. Let your instincts speak.
I don't think they hit the worst card. I don't think that was the worst card to hit.
River shape the land and give it life.
Ah, yeah, that's not a bad one to hit either.
The heavens diminish without my attention.
Such majesty.
I can't afford to Aftershock
I am more.
the Targon's Peak anymore.
The potential is there, but Demacia? Really?
The prophecies ring true.
Okay. GG's. Targon's Peak looks completely busted. Why do people not play Targon's Peak more in ranked? Okay, Maokai deck. Let's just get rid of these spells that counter, and let's get rid of the Monastery. Oh no! Hey, why did I not mulligan the Nopify? I thought I clicked the mulligan Nopify. Because I wanted to look for units. I was going to keep the Aftershock and then look for units. Didn't I mulligan the Snopify? I thought I did. I mean, you said scouts would destroy Targon's Peak. I beat scouts when we played Targon's Peak before. That last time with like the Zoe Targon's Peak, because
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
I mean, I did have, I played like Zoe on turn 1 and hit him with Zoe, and then cast the super cool star chart and got the 0 mana card that reduced the cost of something. Got that card. And then made Targon's Peak cost 4 mana. And then played Targon's Peak on turn 4, and then on turn 5 had Sky's Descent. So it's possible. Obviously, that's like living the dream. But I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe Targon's Peak's a little underrated. Maybe that's what I need to do, is build a really good Targon's Peak deck for ranked.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Finding details is my duty. Entering crime scene. You're strange.
I don't know if you really need Field of Rush. don't know if you need Freljord. Freljord doesn't give you very much besides Field of Rush and Avalanche. Which maybe just those 2 cards is worth playing it. Alright, so we got the combo with Concussive Palm and Monastery, but I don't have a good answer for Maokai that I use that Aftershock. That's what I was thinking of, is like, because they hadn't like shown that they had Maokai, but they just drew Maokai this turn. But I was thinking that like, if they do have Maokai, I don't have a good answer to it. Okay, now we do. Now we can go Mystic Shot, get excited together, and kill a Maokai.
First one's free.
So I don't know exactly what else they're going to have in hand, but it doesn't really seem like anything else that's scary besides Maokai.
Your head. Let your instincts speak.
Oh, wow. Yeah, miscall. That's good.
Brewing up some trouble.
That's pretty good.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
The forest's vengeance!
So how do I...
My lands
do
need
this.
center your spirit.
So I'm casting two spells right now, so that I, the dragon, will put in another Dragaling next turn, and next turn I can cast this Overgrown Snapvine.
Breathe out.
Okay, now we have the Mystic Shot to finish off Maokai. Good. Overgrown Snapvine, always pretty good.
Hands off the merch.
I will not hold back. Their heartbeats quicken.
So Lee Sin should get a barrier.
Sorry.
But even with that being the case, I just didn't want to take like the risk of blocking a 5/3. And so I'm just blocking this 3/2 instead. Yeah, their deck's pretty cool. Snapvine Maokai. And so now our Lee Sin is basically always going to have the Challenger, because you just got to cast one spell to give it the Challenger for the Dragon's Rage, and we're going to be able to cast one spell each turn with the Sanctuary. I'm planning on using the next turn the Sanctuary to pick up this Tail of the Dragon so we can have the Concussive Palm again. But I guess the problem with having that Concussive Palm is that Yeah, I go Overgrown Snapvine, and then I Concussive Palm, and then that thing turns into an Overgrown Snapvine and not a Concussive Palm anymore.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
I guess that is the slightest of problems. But yeah, there's a good chance we get milled out with leveled up Maokai, depending on what they got.
My lands need me. Prepare yourself.
I really hope they didn't just disconnect or something. This was a good, fun game that was back and forth and everything. Oh, I really hope they didn't just disconnect. This was a good game. Yeah, that's too bad. That was a good game.
I thank you, dragon.
For a while, and then they just stopped. Alright, M8D2 with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much there, M8D2. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so we have Twisted Fate Fizz with a whole bunch of elusives. We've kind of seen the Eye of the Dragon be pretty disappointing, honestly. Maybe... Yeah, like, we haven't been able to get, like, the Dragalings in play, but it feels weird to mulligan it. I'll keep it. No, thank you. Harvey?
Oh boy, here I go!
Let's see. So yeah, so the last game didn't end like we wanted it to, but games don't always end like you want them to.
Wanna see a trick?
And yeah, that's just kind of how it is.
Not my
Hey,
fists.
you stop. No.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Fizz gonna be a problem. But hopefully Faithfolk can help us out in that regard. Nope. Fine. So do we just not get to see what they discarded? I need to do a better job of showing that. So yeah, we have no idea what got discarded, because like, if things get like burned at end of turn, you can't ever see that either. I kind of want a Iterative Improvement the Spray Fin, but I also kind of want a Iterative Improvement the Tasty Faithfolk. So which one do I actually want to Iterative Improvement? I'm going to choose Spray Fin out of those two, because their deck is just built on elusives, so having an elusive blocker is very important. Both of these are 2 more spells. The 2 spells are good for getting a Dragaling.
Malevolence.
Into the forest.
Oh, okay, yeah, so yeah, with M8D2 with the sub count, I did not add to that, so that is sub number 4 of the day. So 1 away from sub goal.
Keep up, keep up!
Iterative Improvement has been pretty cool.
Safety disengaged.
Hey, Zap! Need a hand? Can't say no to Fizz. Gotta go with the flow.
And you have the old Spray Fin, go grab your Iterative Improvement combo.
Hi.
And of course we'll take that because we're gonna be healing our Nexus anyway with our Dragling.
Breathe in, breathe out.
5 out of 8.
No fear.
I'm gonna give them priority first. Because like I could try to kill this Fizz, you know, Mystic Shot, get excited, but also they're at 8 life, and this is 5 direct damage. So maybe that's the route that I should be going. Yeah, I don't want Flower Child. This is 8 direct damage right here. They can't really stop get excited Mystic Shot, right?
Can you improve perfection?
Like, isn't this just going to be lethal? I can't think of anything that they would have, like anything in Bilgewater and PNZ that would stop this from being lethal.
Nice!
Never lost a fair game. Played one.
So if I go Barkeep first, I don't have enough mana to unload all 3, but we get 2 cards to discard for the Get Exciteds. Yeah, Warning Shot Citrus Courier doesn't help if I unload all these at the same time. We'll keep the best card in hand. Get rid of the Champion and the Landmark. Let's keep the common Back Alley Barkeep. It's the best card in our hands. I can't think of anything that they could have. I think we got this. There we go. So a 3-2 record there with Levi Barkeep. We played against a lot faster decks here with this one, so we didn't really have a lot of time to sit around and do our cool stuff, right? Like, we want to play against a slower deck where we have time to do the Monastery Barkeep thing, or, you know, maybe even get to, like, the Mina Swiftfoot and bounce it and everything. But, you know, we played against a lot of faster decks. I did like the changes that we made. I think the iterative improvement was pretty awesome. I think, you know, we got, like, those Spray Fins that last game. And just in general, I think that card worked pretty well, and the Urchin was good too. So I like that small amount of changes that we made. But our one Notify was pretty good there that last time with the Get Excited, and just kind of everything else. Yeah, so it went pretty well. It was kind of crazy, like how fast our games were and everything. We didn't really even have time for our champions, Lee Sin and Vi, which is kind of silly to think about. But yeah, that's how that was. But there we go. So that was Levi Barkeep. It went pretty well. It did good. What do you think, puppy? What do you think, puppy? How'd it do? Did it do good? You jumped up here. Did you like it? Monastery of Hirana, just in general, looked pretty good in these today. It looked better in the Samurai Zoe deck than what it did in this deck, but just in general, it looked pretty good. I was very happy with that card today. And yeah, that's what we got. All right, so tomorrow we're going to be doing some meme tier decks again. We're going to have that tomorrow. We got a bunch more meme tier donation decks to get to, but these ones all did really well. Got all positive records. Yeah, it was just normal, not ranked, but still. Oh, there goes Pup. But still pretty happy with that. So that's it here for Levi Barkeep. Those of y'all watching later on YouTube, hit that like button, and of course, leave those comments. Let me know what you think of the deck. What do you want to see next week on Meme Tier Monday? And anything like that. Love seeing those comments. But that's all I got here for this one. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.